Hey everybody, one of Weezem here. It's 1:15 in the morning. My internet went down. The challenge yesterday was to play us in the top 3. Sadly, I couldn't do that, and I finally just had to exit out of the game. My internet completely just died off. I don't know that it's working right now because the Twitch app. I got the game title to say it changed tonight, unlike last night, but it doesn't show anything. So that's cool. I'm liable to get disconnected here. We will go team deathmatch, and I think for this one, it makes sense to stick to countryside. So we'll go 13 minutes here. We're gonna have to focus on the shotgun. We'll max that out. Yeah, the app. I don't know. It just sits there and does nothing, and then it shuts itself off. So, yeah. What can you do? I also should confess, I don't know how well I can click, which is kind of a big deal in this game. That's how you fire. So, I was using a tubing cutter at work today, and apparently the person who used it last doesn't know how to use it. And, ouch. That's, I kind of wondered how I would do, and I think we'll do okay. I get sick of these little poppers, man. There you go. What you get, Max? But it hurts quite badly to click with the left mouse button, which is my index finger, because I'm right-handed, and that's sort of a problem. So, if anybody's watching again, the Twitch app is a hot mess, and I can't really use it to monitor chat anymore for some reason. And like I said, it's also really hard for me to click. So I dumped some peroxide on it right after I got out of the shower. It still kind of burns. So that was some nice knockback. Just like last night on this map, there is not a lot of, probably in the wrong area, truth be told. The screen's kind of tearing for me too. Never had that happen. I did video said there was a driver update, so what are you doing? I went ahead and did it. I don't know if that was a bad thing to have done, or if this is all just related to my internet. What are you doing? I feel like the bots have sort of slacked off a little bit. I don't know why. I'm not sure who killed us last time. Man, it sucks when you have like this. Had it been any other finger, to have this massive blister on it. I can't believe he did that. Fuck it, Scott. They got Top Hat Terrorist. That's a good name for somebody. Top Hat Terrorist. Top Hat Terrorizer. Trying not to get demonetized, I guess. But yeah, I'm trying to click with like the very tip of my finger, which is not what I usually do. It's not comfortable. It's this guy, wasn't it, that killed us? Rockets. Epic chip. No, I don't know who killed us early. Max. We know who killed us that time. That's what we'll run with. But again, I try to monitor chat, but the Twitch app is a hot mess, and therefore we don't. So, the screen hasn't torn in a while, which is good. There's Max, hey, we got him. Frosty the Sniper, man. It's his job. I always like to see if the same person picks up the same weapon. Like if we have Frosty again, is he going to be having a penchant for the sniper rifle? I was moving. Solid. That sign saved him. Look at all the miniature sniper rifles. I know I said we'd focus heavily on the shotgun. We still will. But where did he go? Top Hat, man. Slowest guy. We kill the people in full motion. Top Hat guy. We screw up. Oh, friend took him out. Alright, well, and then the friend took that. What we at? 17, so we're over halfway there. Got this. Ghost shot. Not sure where the rest of the red team is at this point in time. Here it looks really good, but I suppose we should focus on the basket. Oh, he's coming from the side. Frosty. This Blister's in a very bad spot. Come on, Sandals. Sandals. There you go, buddy. There you go. We were gonna force him out of there, so kudos to him for taking the lead. All right, let's go get this guy that killed us. Kill this guy because he's probably wanting to kill us. Got Scott again. He got that corn husk. And rinse and repeat. I kill. But, oh, it's hard to click. So painful. I kind of ran into that one just because I needed to shake my index finger out. Hope you got a good look at the wallpaper there. You know what? Spice it up a little. We'll get back to the shotgun. We need 5 more at the end of the world. Can you hit me? Oh, I thought that had more shots than that. Oh. There's the red team. Okay. Whoa, out of ammunition again. No worries. Showdown in the barn here. The builder is dead. Let's go ahead and heal up here. And we should be getting close. 29. 29 out of 30. Face shot. Yep. We got it. We got our chibi for the day. I know if I ran right into that guy, even though he was blindsided, they would have let him hit me. I hate that. Exactly what would have happened. I don't know what your strategy is. Oh, buddy. Somebody's guns are blazing here. Oh no. Oh. Man, that hurts. You wouldn't think, like, if it was another finger, it would be fun. Type of a deal. He has full health. So. Hey, Frosty. Try your luck, buddy. Where'd he go? See you. It's a long shot, this fool. That's sad. That's sad. You had the better weapon for that position. And, how did we not get an assist on that? What? Awkward silence here. No, maybe all the bots are like stuck somewhere. He harvested through the wall? What? What's going on tonight, man? Right, that's so Raven. What's so Raven? I feel like, I don't know if we're just getting better at the bots have been adjusted, but I felt like the last couple of rounds they haven't been near as aggressive. Well, who goes there? I took him out. I was just blindly firing there. If you were like, man, why aren't you hitting him? I actually wasn't. I was just firing. That's all it was. Let's go for these two. Got one. Got two. Beautiful. And a hit. Another hit. Wonderful. Full health. Danger zone. Frosty. Oh, tractor. Time to heal, and that's not where I thought I was. We're gonna have to flank this. Jesus. Alright. Oh, sniper rifle. Was not expecting that, but let's make the most of it, shall we? Because we got our 30 shotgun kills. It's all good in the hood. Oh, he moves. He's stationary, man. These trolls. And Scott. Okay. Rampage time. Let's go get this My teammate's like, yeah, you do your thing. Not a lot of action is taking place on our frontage tonight. I keep waiting for these weeds right here to do something. You hit them with a shovel, and even if it's just like a puff of dandelions, you know? I feel like at some point in time that's going to be an unannounced change that he just waits around. Like me, dumb enough to sit there and flick them, and then be like, oh, how cool. Max getting some hot shots. If they want a team, that's cool. Guess what, gentlemen? I am an acrobat. And I failed that one. Blame it on my finger. It's weird, I showered and like it's like sealed back up. The skin kind of? I don't know. Sucker. That's why we let him kill us. Oh, wow. Nice. Sandals, that's why I freed you from that side of the barn back there, man. You are a valuable teammate. Oh, Max.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh, Pistol in the house, man. Where's the rest of their team? I feel like we're taking out the same people over and over again. Gonna run out of ammunition after we kill him. 78. Do we really need to heal? Probably. Okay, who's got the rocket? Okay, maybe our guy? He just picked it up. There were two over there. Where's their team? Oh, where they've been hiding. What am I on? Something back there.
Triple kill.
Alright.
Milking it.
Milking it. Wonderful. I feel like the kill streaks have been extended the time frame again. Although I say that, and we got timed out.
Triple kill.
Okay. Dangerous. Oh, they took him out for me. And we didn't get what I was going for. Oh, I split the middle there. Intent was to kill both of them. This is a precarious position. We're gonna heal, because 8 is not a lot.
Ah, that's better.
Pistol time. Teammate. I'm trying to heal my teammate there if you're wondering. Pray there's no one from the... Oh, we healed him. Oh man, I could not click my finger. Bad finger. The index finger. Oh, Scott with the surprise kill. I'm happy for you, Scott. What's he at?
To go.
He's not doing that bad, actually. Good old Scott. Alright, we'll take that thing. And it'll be nice to be done with this, just because it really does hurt.
Double kill.
Well, that's a fully grown monster. It looked like it was over. How did he not die? There he did. Where am I? There we are. Alright. There's a ton of rockets.
You only got
That's
30 seconds left.
Today.
Double kill.
Man, there's so many corn stalks you can see.
Double kill.
Everybody go. Kill them off. Thought there was a ton of red people. Frosty. Man, Scott, the Mohawk. Max. Oh, buddy.
Victory.
Headcam. Just needed a few more seconds, man. Oh, yeah. There's that water crud coming out of this thing again. I thought that was done. Hey, not too bad for having a blister on our index finger, I have to say. 83, we had a run of 15 to 8 from the bots. They had 17 to 9, so their bots slightly outperformed ours. But hey, we still won, and that's what's important. Also important, we got our daily challenge done again. We did sadly. Oh, buddy. Well, I just pulled my finger back, and yeah, I'm still still getting something out of this thing. I don't know. But I tell you what, that tubing cutter, they had it blocked up. It was there's just so much copper, I guess, that accumulated in the threads. It was a pain to turn. I cut 57 tubes, and I finally, like by the 4th or 5th one, I was like, this is ridiculous. And I went and cleaned it. handyman secret weapon WD-40, and then I used some compressed air, and I got it turning great. But by that point in time, I'd already worked the snot out of my finger there. If you imagine like on a tubing cutter, which most people probably don't know what that is, but there's like a thumb wheel, which most people probably don't know what that is either. But actually, no, I bet a lot of people don't hold dumbbells anymore. It's a strange world we live in. But basically a knurled finish, so you can grip it easier. That's sort of what just ate through me there. That's because, I mean, I was having to turn the crud out of that thing. And, yeah, hopefully it will get better overnight or something. That way I can click a mouse without having to, you know, hold your hand like a spider. But, hey, I had a great time. I hope you did too. Again, sadly, we did miss what would have been Tuesday's challenge, which was placed in the top 3, which would have been a cakewalk. It's just I had it pulled up, showered, came out, and the internet was down. So you know what can you do, right? But got this taken care of. We are getting fairly close. I'm trying to click with my traffic finger now instead of the index finger. Getting a little bit closer out of this guy. And if we go to our profile, just what I meant to click, here we are. And I'll tell you this though, what happened, you can see we're about halfway, a little over halfway to 73. But what would happen when I would try to create a room to place in the top 3, I couldn't change the server, which we did this one on US West just now, but because my internet was really bad and then disconnected, so, you know, doing what I can to keep it from disconnecting. But interestingly enough, I couldn't get out of there, but you could hit escape, and then if you clicked play, and then you browse lobby, create your room, none of this came up. It would just say connecting like it does, which I can replicate that here. See, but it would never go anywhere. And then the second half of me trying to do it, like this just wouldn't be here, and the only thing on the screen was what you see. This overlay here is gone, but the stuff in the corner was here. And what I was able to always do is click that, and this would come up, and then I could click done. Everything back over here would be back as it was. And then I'd rinse and repeat, and finally, after like attempt number 26, I decided that we would not be able to complete that daily challenge, sadly. So, shut the game off, open it back up. Here we are. But I had a fantastic time. I hope you did too. I'm going to go try to get all this like watery crud out of this blister. And that's a very weird spot for a blister, man. Like, typically, I've got the calluses covered. I mean, we're not going to have any issues there, but it was just such a strange spot, I guess. Yeah, as I bend my finger, it's I don't know, maybe that's some of the peroxide coming out, who knows. But that said, I'll quit creeping you out with work-related, it's not really an injury, it's just like something that sucks to happen that is annoying because it's your index finger on your right hand. You know, any other finger is not that, or thumb. Index finger and thumb, if you got those two, you're doing pretty good. That's hey. That said, man, I'll quit rambling. I'm very, very tired. And I'll be back here tomorrow night, possibly. The thing is, now I've kind of done, this is technically Wednesday's challenge. We just went ahead and did it because I wanted to play. So I'll have to wait until after midnight to have a challenge. But then that would put me off a day, so I don't know what I'll do exactly. But I'll always tweet before I go live, so follow me on Twitter. Make sure you're following on Twitch. That's where all this went down live. We stream Shotgun Farmers pretty much every night, barring something crazy like my amazing internet failing. And it releases Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday on YouTube. And with that said, I will catch you back here for the next thrilling installment of Shotgun Farmers. Adios.